Felicia, Felicia, from the Lone Star State, we trying to find a way to come up. We from East Texas, the area code is 903. 903. Subscribe to 903 Boxing. Let's rise and be a king.
What it do? Is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Okay. Y'all gotta forgive me. Earlier I did a video about Ryan Garcia, and I didn't have a lot of energy, and I felt very drained after that video. I will not be making another video about old Ryan. I decided to do something a little bit different. I've been hearing about this. I heard about it yesterday, and it caught me off guard. Before I get to the shit, this is 903 Boxing, man. I am your host, Charles J. Subscribe to the channel, man. And when you do subscribe, press that bell icon. It will notify you when I drop more content, man. Cause we drop them. So thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to those that checking me out. And we on a journey, man. And I gotta be honest with y'all. This journey ain't easy. It's very complicated. It can be very frustrating. Because I know that, like I say, a lot of the things I speak on, it's not popular. It ain't shit a motherfucker just really want to hear at times. The truth can hurt. The truth can be harsh, and the truth can sound mean. And nowadays, we'd rather lie than tell the truth. So I just want to tell the truth, okay? Lil Baby goes to church, and this is my reaction. Lil Baby. I think he's a very good rapper. He's from Atlanta. He's one of the number one trending artists in the game. Very talented. They say he was a dope boy, and he had money before he started rapping. But I think he's very talented. Like I say, he come from Atlanta, and I gotta be honest with you. Seeing Lil Baby at church, he looked very serious. He looked very humble. You wouldn't have known he was worth all the millions of dollars. Lil Baby looked very humble, and I think he might be serious, ladies and gentlemen. I think Lil Baby, I think Lil Baby is about to cross on over. Shout out to him. I definitely believe in the Lord, and I'm all for anything positive. We all must get close to the Lord, and it's a lot of different ways people worship God. It's a lot of different meanings people have for God, but there is only one God, and we just worship him in different ways. And so I don't knock however you worship God, as long as you believe in God. So I think Lil Baby is very serious. I gotta address the church. I want y'all to know. I guess I'll say I'm proud of Lil Baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles J is proud of Lil Baby. I think this could be a good thing for hip hop. And that's why I want to address the church. I told you once before that when I was a freshman, I moved to Dallas with my granddaddy, and he was a preacher. My pops was a preacher. My great granddaddy was a preacher, and so I know a lot about the church, and I observed it very well, and I know the ins and outs very well. I'm glad that I got to stay with my granddaddy because he taught me a lot about the history of the church and how we got to where we are. My granddaddy didn't believe in a woman preaching, and I know that may hurt a lot of y'all feelings. But yeah, he come from a time when yeah, if you notice, all the way up to the 60s, brothers was preachers. The woman preacher started in the 70s. Just like when they took the trades out the school in the 70s, just like they destroyed the Black Panthers in the 70s, just like black men started going to jail at a very fast rate in the 70s. And so, yeah, and that's when the women's rights started. And yeah, it took the black man out the home so the woman became the leader. Because let's make this very clear. The preacher, the pastor is the leader of the church. He's the leader of the people. And throughout history, a man has always been the leader. I think a woman can be a great leader of women. But when you look at leading men, it's always been a man to lead the people. So, yeah, my granddaddy, he didn't believe in that. And another thing he didn't believe in, he didn't have a problem with homosexuals, but he didn't believe in them having a position in the church. Reason being, that lifestyle is completely against what God teaches. It's against creation. And I know they try to make it like it's like, yeah, like chewing bubble gum and putting it on the bottom of your seat. But it's a little worse than that because it stops life from coming. Yeah, it stops creation. So it's a very serious sin. I'm not saying it's the worst sin, but it's not just a regular, yeah, this against creation. It's for a woman to have a baby by a man. Yeah, that's how God designed it. And it's when you go against his design, it's a difference, bro. And so in the 90s, we started putting the gays in the church, and they became the choir directors and the musicians, and they played the piano, and yeah, they played instruments. Most of them dealt with music. I gotta be honest, to the church, to the black church. I think that's a complete contradiction. I think, yeah, that's when we started really getting away from God. That's when the women started dressing real skimpy dresses in church. That's when they started sitting on the front row with their legs open. And that's when everybody started dressing up to go to church. Used to be, in granddaddy era, women didn't dress like that because they didn't want to cause attention to themselves. They would hear the word of the Lord. So yeah, it's a fashion. Let me tell you something. Women put on their best clothes when they go to church. And brothers do. Brother put on his cologne that he ain't want. Yeah, he puts on his highest dollar cologne. Yeah, he reaches way back in his closet, gets his best suit. Church is a very fashionable place. Everybody wants to look good. We want to smell good. Yeah. I'm telling you something. You can go to the church and brothers are dressed better than brothers at the club. So yeah, it's a very fashionable place. So yeah, I blame the church because y'all should have embraced hip hop way before now. You should have embraced it back when you had Run DMC. Yeah, when you had Big Daddy Kane. Yeah, when you had Ice. Yeah, before the gangster, before we went gangster and before we got too violent, we was conscious. Yeah, hip hop started as a conscious movement. To speak to our people and talk about the system and oppression and stuff that we go through in the ghettos on an everyday basis. That's what hip hop was started for. It's become like I said, went to gangster, and like I said, the church, y'all should have grabbed Run DMC. You should have got Rakim. Yeah, y'all should have embraced them brothers. You should have embraced Scarface, but you didn't. Y'all always said rap was the devil's work. But let me tell you something. I think homosexuality is way worse than hip hop, because like I said, it goes against creation. It's a complete contradiction to humans. What God, he created Adam and Eve, so it's completely against what God wants. He wants us to have children, and he wants us to have a family. That's one of the most important things in life, is for a man to have a family, for there to be a man, a woman, and some children, and for that man to teach those children, and for that woman to nurture those children. That's natural. And so when you go against that, that's completely against what God believes. So this is my opinion, and that's like I say, Granddad, he used to say, yeah, you could be a homosexuality and go go to the church, but you don't get a position in the church. See, that's where they messed up. They started giving them position. No, you here to get changed and hear the word. You can't be in no position, because the position, if you a choir director, you considered a leader and an example to the people. So yeah, you can't live that lifestyle and have a husband in the choir with you and you the choir director. That's no. You got to be in the pews and you got to hear the word. And yeah, it got to cleanse you out, pimping. It ain't to support your lifestyle. It's to change your lifestyle. That's what church supposed to be about. So yeah, y'all should have embraced the rappers, but you didn't. I see now y'all are, and yeah, I'm looking at this preacher, and yeah, I can tell he got plenty of money. I guess that's a church in Atlanta. Have they started a gay church? I think they do. They got a gay church now. Yeah, with a gay yeah. Boy, the church. Let me tell you something. I don't know if it's the money. I don't know if it's the way white folks flip the doctrine. I don't know what it is, but Christianity, the church has fallen. We don't believe in nothing. We there to look good, and we want to hear some words to make us feel better about our shitty lives. And yeah, a little breath of fresh air. You want to be lied to. I just wish the preachers started telling the truth to these congregations. And yeah, and they wouldn't cry as much. Yeah, when you baby somebody, they just cry on you, and you put some oil on them, and you pray, and you shake them up, and they fall, and they feel cleansed. Now, you need to tell them the truth. That's gonna make them really want to change. Yeah, you got to tell them the truth about that. Tell them they ain't shit. Yeah, pastor, start telling the congregation they ain't shit, and tell them you ain't shit either. Yeah, do that. Yeah, because you say we filthy, right? So yeah, we ain't shit until we become shit. Yeah, we got to do something. We got to get up out of this filth we living in. We live like white folks. We act like white folks. We want to be white folks. We need to be black. We need to get back to our roots. We need to figure out who the fuck we are. Yeah, let's get to our culture. Let's start our own culture. Because we don't have a culture. Our culture is becoming LGBT-ish. Yeah, it's becoming very homosexualish and all that shit. It's becoming very soft. And yeah, we really don't have a culture. So the church, y'all should have been embraced the rappers back in the 80s, but you didn't. I blame the church for a lot of shit. And Islam, I blame y'all too. Y'all didn't embrace the rappers. And another thing, religion, y'all just so caught up in your religion. The religion keeps you from coming together and understanding that you got to take your beliefs out of it, and it's about black people moving forward. We're going to get to God. We're going to get to the afterlife or whatever y'all believe in. Yeah, you'll get to that when you get to that. Right now, black folks are struggling. Black people, love your people, care about what the fuck we going through, and figure out what the fuck we need to do. Yeah, do some shit like that, and maybe we'll get forward in life, and maybe we'll stop trying to be pretty and fly and popular. See, because I don't want to be a popular Negro. I want to be hated. That's why I say certain shit. I don't want to be liked too much, especially not by white folks. I'm against what they stand for, and I'm against the structure, and it's black power all day with me. I have a great love for my people, man, and that's why I take out time to talk to y'all. And I just hope that somebody's ears, somebody listening, that it can inspire you to want to change. And not only that, to love yourself. And to love yourself, you got to love your people. So yeah, and care about your community and the shit we going through. So yeah, it's nothing but love. Shout out to Lil Baby. Like I said, I'm proud of you, brother. I think you could be a great example to the other rappers. Yeah, if you want to live a positive life and get close to God, brother, I'm all for that. Other rappers need to do the same, and maybe we'll put down the guns and stop shooting these kids and putting guns in these kids' hands, and maybe we'll learn to love these kids and teach them the right thing, brother. So yeah, Lil Baby, shout out to you. Shout out to your family. And shout out to that fly ass preacher. You got a lot of money, pimping. And let me come rap at your church. Yeah, I got some balls. Yeah, the name is Charles J. And this is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. And with that, I'm out.